What's up? We are live over here on TRADÖN TV. Joined today, we got my partner, Mr. Stefan Katanik, the CEO, on the call. And of course, we have the DFW Tadehouse on the call. So I'm excited to be here. I just gotta mute the Twitch chat real quick. But what's up, everybody? Now, tonight we are going to be talking about quite a few things, and just after the outcome of NFP on Friday, it was a beautiful thing. There was pips collected. Shout out to everybody who had the confidence
Hey,
to
Zach.
take action. What's up, man?
I don't know if anybody's in here yet, so just give it some time. I literally just sent it live, like
All right,
like
man.
less than 30
We'll
seconds
chill.
ago. Yeah.
We'll
Well,
chill.
I always give people some time to get in here. I didn't
Sounds
even cut
cool. I'm gonna
out.
play with the cards, man.
You were about to go hard. Yeah, you were about to go so hard. I felt so bad, but I was like, bro, wait, save it.
We're good, man. I'm gonna just disconnect my phone from the Wi-Fi real quick.
Yeah, Zach, I think you're lagging a little bit. Or it's me.
All right.
What is good? What is good, fam? Dallas Wealth, what's up? We are going to be getting this lit soon enough. We got a lot planned for tonight. I'm going to... Hey, Zach, what is it? Is it 147?
For which?
The E.
It's Alt 0203.
What is it?
Alt 0203.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
What's up, everybody? Good to see you guys. We're gonna be getting started in just a few minutes. Hello to everybody on YouTube. Hello to everybody on Twitch. It is not technically Mother's Day anymore, but a late shout out to any of our Forex moms who are on the call today. I'm excited. We got a fresh week coming up. We're gonna be getting started in just a couple minutes here. Give everybody some time. And stay tuned because we definitely appreciate you, and we have a lot of value to share tonight. What's up? What's up? We're just chilling right now.
Woo! Yeah, what is up, guys?
Like the trade house is saying in the chat, you gotta tag your teams. If you guys want the HD feed, I will drop it here. Here you go, Chris. We should be good. We're gonna be getting started in just a few minutes, everyone.
Man, I don't know if I'm lagging or if you're lagging.
I don't know, man. It could be me.
Yo, the Houston Trade House is
It
here.
doesn't sound like it's you. So maybe it's both of us. Every time that you guys come on these calls, we aim to just share value with you. So if you have any questions that come up during this time that we are on here, please feel free to ask. This is, as much as it is our time, this is truly your time. So with that being said, guys, we're going to start in about 2 minutes.
I'm excited. Excited for this, guys. What's up? It's Mike here. Oh, if it's frozen for you, just refresh the screen. But I wanted to welcome everybody here. If you don't know already, make sure you have your distractions out of your way. Make sure you have the dog put up. Make sure you have pen and paper out and ready to take notes for what is about to be talked about tonight, because we got very, very special guests. All of my DFW Trade House, people that come out every single night, thank you for tuning in. I see a lot of the same names, so I'm glad that y'all are constantly tuning in. This is the start of a new week. NFP was last week. A lot of things happen. A lot of good things happen. So if you weren't a part of that, we're gonna summarize what's gonna be going on, or you know, in the future, but what has happened, what happened, and what's up? Yeah, Zach's getting what up, what up? Houston's in here, and of course, when is the first meeting in the Houston Trade House? I'm not sure yet. I'll let you know, but I really want to welcome everybody here. Let's just make sure that everybody's dialed in to what we have going on tonight and zoned into the right things, guys. That's going to be incredibly important because we got some very, very special guests on here tonight. If you've been in here before and you've seen Zach, he's got the little green sword next to his name. He's been here for a while now. That's who's and Zach's onto the stream tonight, and we got his business partner, a wonderful human being named Stefan, and me and him have got to connect on a really good level as well, and me and Zach, and that's why a lot of this is what's happening, and I really want y'all to be aware of what's going on because you're hearing a double voice. Oh, if you turn me down on y'all because I'm making it to where y'all guys can hear me too. Maybe that's why that echo's happening. I can't think of any other reason why it would be right now on my end. I'm sorry about that. No one else said anything, so I'm not sure. But is there an echo? There is? Echo, why? Echo. It might be because of this. So I'm gonna keep y'all guys away from me, or I'll just
And hello, everybody. As for the double voice, I mean, you sound good to me, Mike, but it's probably because, you know, how we have this set up right now. So
wait.
either way, we're good.
Do you have the stream sound all over your computer?
Nah, man.
Okay.
No, we just hear you and
Just checking out the chat. Topic for today, we're going to be talking about a few things, David. We're going to be talking about, you know, having a plan. We're going to be breaking it down very simple for all the new people in here, just to allocate and use your time effectively. And of course, naturally, we're going to be empowering your belief systems because every single one of you who consistently put in the time to be on a call, such as what we're doing right now, you know, shout out, because everything that you do now, you're going to get a return on that in the future. So like Mike said, get ready to take some notes, and you know, it's about 2 minutes until I want to start. I'm kind of antsy though, so what are you saying, Stefan? Or you want to start now?
man, I'm ready. I'm ready when you are. I'm ready to drop some
All right,
knowledge.
man.
The floor is y'all's, guys.
Without any further ado, guys, welcome these wonderful, wonderful human beings named Zach and Stefan. Guys, I will be here at the end of the stream. I'll be here, of course, in the chat, going along with anything they say. But you guys, you got the floor.
Cool. Thanks for having
Awesome.
us, man. Means a lot. Dallas Trade House, you guys are doing some big things, man. I love what you guys are doing down there. The whole community getting together, trading together. That's the best way to learn. Just surrounding yourself with the right people, right? And you guys, the way you guys are doing it, man, that's good. I like it. I really do like what you guys are doing. So with today, myself and Zach, we got a nice little presentation for you guys. It's not really a presentation, not a webinar, it's just us talking, right? Talking, dropping some nuggets for you guys. I know there are a lot of new traders, even if you're intermediate, like this content that we're gonna show you guys right now, it still applies to you as well, right? So always be learning, always be adapting to new ways of learning too, based on your kind of style. And today what we're gonna talk about is we're literally gonna talk to you guys about how to cut your learning curve, because with a lot of traders when they come in, you know, it's a little bit overwhelming. You know, myself, Zach, and our partner Eddie, you know, we've been in the game now for quite some time, and 3 years myself, Eddie 8 years, Zach 2.5 years, almost 3 years, and it's been like in the beginning, you know, it's my path as a trader was I was looking for strategies, and I was just looking strategies, indicators, but one thing I realized is I was wasting so much time just looking for different things and testing out different things. It was a great way to learn, get experience, and that's the experience I'm sharing with you guys today. But you know, you just got to be practical when you're coming brand new into trading. It's just being practical and using practical tactics to kind of, not take so much of your emotional bank account. When I say emotional bank account, I mean like, you're not going through the frustrations of saying, oh, this is taking too long to make money, this is taking too long to learn, because really it doesn't have to it doesn't have to take long, right? It's about being practical. And the best place to start, and what I suggest where you guys can start, is be practical with your time management, right? Spend an hour, 2 hours a day, just charts, just testing charts, going back in the history and seeing what's good, what's happening, reading different fundamental analysis, and just have a broad sense of knowing what's happening. So really just immerse yourself 1 hour a day, 2 hours a day. The more the better, right? The more you learn, the more you earn. It's real, right? So that's what I gotta say about, just prioritizing your time and effectively managing it. Zach, I know you're a master. You're a master of routine. You set up daily routines now for for yourself, for some of our pro members. So you tell people like what's good with your routine, how your routine gets you the results you want in business and in trading.
Absolutely, Stefan. So I just want to confirm you can hear me, right? Loud and clear.
It's a little
All right,
bit
cool.
choppy.
So with routine, well, hopefully, it's not too bad. It could be because of this camera here. Could be because we're getting the upgraded internet this week. But either way, when it comes to routine, and I mean, it's a good thing that you're all here tonight, because for me, I've been able to be actively trading now for the last 22 months. Of course, when it comes to cutting the learning curve, it's all about the time that you put in, of course, but naturally, you need to be very aware of where you're spending your time. What are you learning? There's so much knowledge out there. So a day in the life of, me, I wake up, typically between 8 and 9 a.m. Just depends on the day. Start my morning off, I do meditation. It's about 45 minutes of my time, and that could be a trading related meditation. That could be, something just related to increasing my vibrational energies, those frequencies, do some qigong, and just play with my energy. Get the blood flowing, getting ready for the day. After that, you got to fuel yourself, you got to fuel your body, and you got to eat. After we eat, let's hop on the charts. Spend about an hour of my time every single day. I typically do it at New York session simply because it's when I like to trade. Naturally, through everything that I've been able to learn up until now in these last 22 months, we can trade anywhere at any time. And that's the beauty of the foreign exchange market. And I know that a lot of you guys see potential and see opportunity with this, and you've chosen the right business. I can simply say that trading, although it may not be for everybody has the potential to be 100% successful. It just comes back to your belief systems. So what's it like when you truly believe in your body, your mind, and your spirit that you're the best trader? So right after we spend our time on the charts, because how can you be the best at something if you don't put any time? We spend that time on the charts, we move forward, we go to the gym. Gym is about another 2 hours of time. And after that, of course, we have the afternoon. We're taking calls, we're connecting with some of our pro members, connecting with new members. We actually just opened up applications, and we're just going through and connecting with traders. We're seeing how we can plug you in, whether it's with the trade house, whether it's with the trading team, whether it's with free live trading sessions that we do with our head trader, Mr. Eddie Viteri. He's got a market 6 cents, and like I was speaking about at the beginning of the webinar, on Friday, May 6th, for those of you who didn't necessarily, come in and join us, we had over 800 traders on the call. It was a beautiful thing. Shout out to each and every single person within these collective communities that came together, collected pips. Shout out again for taking action should you have played the USD JPY, the Euro AUD, the AUD USD, or gold, because as you already know, we're big pippin'. I've got one more position, remaining on the open side of things. But after we take the calls, after we spend the time on the charts, after we invest in ourselves, at that point, because of my lifestyle, we have the freedom now to go and pursue things that we're passionate about. Whether that's learning something new each and every single day, whether that's spending 20 minutes, 2 hours even, watching random TED Talks, reading books. We got Trader Mind right here. This book, it really changed my life. It changed my perception on a lot of things. And as it says, you can get mindful edge in the markets. You could go and Google that, get a free copy of it. And I know that you want to pitch in, Stefan, because I'd like to hear a little bit more about your routine, man. And it's so beautiful because, we have had the opportunity to craft these routines for our own kingship, and now just taking it to the next level and sharing this with everybody.
Yeah. Honestly, man, when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I look at, I have a whiteboard in my room, right? Just like the next place I want to travel to, and like I just wake up kind of thing like, okay, yo, I'm gonna hit up, for example, like I'm gonna hit up Dallas, Texas, May, June, and then from there, okay, I'm gonna hit up Europe now in June, end of June, beginning of July. I have all these like little goals and targets, and then from there I backtrack. Okay, for me to achieve that, I have to do A, B, and C, right? And so it's just putting things in place, right? Like I set my routine up based on like my goals and what I want, right? You got to start in the end, and then from there you gotta, I guess, reverse engineer it somehow with you just by being creative, reverse engineer your life and how you want to create it, and then from there allocate how much time you need to achieve, something in fitness, something in wealth, for example, like trading, or your social life or your love life or whatever it is, man. Just educate yourself, learning about different cultures, learning about different foods, learning about different styles of trading. How we always talk about everyone has a different style of trading. To discover your style of trading, it all starts with your routine. Do you trade, like, what part of the day do you trade? Do you trade Asian session? Do you trade London session, New York session? Like, what's your session? What's your sleep schedule like? And you have to really look at all those little details. From there, you craft your reality that you want to have, and it's overlooked a lot, I find, but a way to actually get serious about it, just be practical with your time. How much time are you allocating to everything? And that's that. Hey, Mike, is there a chat over Twitch?
Yes, there is.
Yeah, there is, Stefan.
Oh, there is? Oh, okay.
I'm watching it, man.
Oh, okay. I wanted to ask everyone on the call is about your trading journal. Like, who here actually has a trading journal and refers back to all their trades they've taken on a daily basis?
Zach, can you send that YouTube link?
Yeah, bro, I'll send the YouTube link again, and I also just dropped in the chat. I know there's a little bit of a delay over for Twitch, so we'll give everybody some time, but let us know. Do you use a trading journal? And this is something that's so important. Why? Because it allows you to go make your executions into the market, come back, and analyze. So let us know. Drop a yes, please, should you be using one.
Yeah.
Or no.
Right there.
Or no. If you have a no, say no too, because there's no judging in here. Let's be honest. It's for you guys.
Yeah. End of the day, we're a community. We're all in this together. We're all here to help each other out. So whatever little advice you have, if you have a good way of journaling your trades, is it Excel? Is it with pen? Let us know. Like, we're all a community. We're all in this to learn together, guys. So, advise others on experience that you've had. But yeah, with journaling, man, it's like it literally takes you 15 minutes a day to total to write everything down, and then from there to review it another like 10 minutes. Say, okay, I was in Euro JPY. It collected XYZ amount of pips. I entered this trade because I believe that there was a zone and a congruence area, and there was, you just had a lot of things telling you that the market was moving in that certain direction. And once you have a trading journal, the whole purpose of it is just kind of finding your style. Like, okay, are you trading, for example, USD CAD at a certain time because at this certain time certain movements happen, or because you've mapped something out, and it's honing down your focus point, like what currency pair you want to focus on. When you see like, okay, you collected total amount of pips on USD CAD or Euro JPY, AUD USD, you total everything up. Okay, so from this week I collected this much on AUD USD, this much on USD CAD, this much on USD JPY, and then from there, okay, you say, okay, I want to focus now on USD CAD and just USD JPY, and then hone down your focus points, right? You don't need to take, and this is something that we really stress at TRADÖN, is you don't need to take 30 trades a week or even 10 trades a week. You really only need 3 to 4 good trades a week that collect a really great amount of pips, that some people can't even collect in a month. So if you can collect, if you can collect 500 pips to 750 pips a week, you're good. Like, you're good depending on your leverage, of course, too, and how much money you have in the account. But end of the day, calculate how many pips you made instead of the money you made, because that's where the value is at. Is okay, I'm making pips, and then from pips you can say, okay, it's like we always talk about, Zach. Like when someone asks you how much money have you made in trading, it's like, okay, it's not really about how much money you made in trading. It's okay, how much money have I saved from having proper risk management? And where does proper risk management start from? Your trading journal.
100%, man. And with the trading journal in mind, there's a couple questions of what exactly do we even write down? And coming back to holding yourself accountable, I mean, there's a few things that I personally look at, and that's the beauty of taking notes, having a journal, is that you can create it to your own heart's desire. So with my journal specifically, some of the things that I do put, first and foremost, it's important to know what trade did I even take. And once you know which trade you've taken, maybe you took 1 in that day, maybe you took 20 in that day, I move forward and then I ask myself, why did I take that trade? Because it's important to know. It's important to know if you have consistency with your strategy. Because if you find yourself taking 50 trades in a day, which is a lot, like that's extreme over trading in my opinion, but you can go back, you can see why you took that trade, whether that was 1 confirmation, 3 confirmations, 5 confirmations, whatever made you feel confident enough to take action, and then write down what was the outcome of that. How many pips did you collect? Did you get stopped out? Was it a trade that went for a week? Was it a trade that went for an hour? Was it a trade that you opened in February 2015 and you're thousands of pips in profit today? After you analyze those things, the last thing that I personally like to do and check into was, how was I feeling emotionally when I took that trade?
Yeah.
Because
you're anticipating which way the market's gonna go. Yeah, it's based on past, but it's also based on like almost like an intuitive feel to it.
100%, man.
And that comes
100%.
from just being mindful, like 20 minutes meditation a day, like right before you go trading, you just get into that focus zone. And once you can focus into the market and kind of, when you do immerse yourself, you kind of know what's going to happen at what points. But then it's all about just finding your trading style to get to those points, right? The 3 to 4 trades that have to
100%.
happen, yeah, the 3 to 4 trades that have to happen every week, they don't happen because they happen because of you, right? Because you see those trades and where they're coming from, and where you anticipate them to go.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, every time that you're entering the market, you're taking action.
Yeah.
And for everybody new on here, I know you're wondering why the stream may be cut out over on Twitch. We should be good now. So, apologies for that. Either way, you don't have to be, doing anything right now aside from focusing in, taking notes, being aware of yourself, and just think back to what we were just talking about a moment ago related to the trading journal. Will you find it valuable if you start documenting your trades each and every single time that you take a position? Is that going to provide value to you? I truly believe that it will. Why do I say that? Simply because, again, you can come back, you can analyze them. It allows you to move to that next level of having a mind-body integration. What does that mean exactly? It simply means that we're going to be able to understand that our mind cannot work without the body being in that harmony. This trade in life, this opportunity that we're capitalizing on right now, it's simply to bring balance. We don't want to be normal. We're not average. And what we're doing right now is we're laying out for you guys exactly how to create habits of effective action. And that just being said, having the trading journal on top of your trading plan, it's something that's so simple, but 97% of people who get started with trading, they overlook this step. So, it is a good thing that you guys are here on the call tonight. Make sure that if you know a trader who missed it, tag them in the replay. Make sure that they gain access to this valuable information, because we are putting this time here for you. And I know that, Stefan, you've got some charts up right now, bro, so I'm a bit curious what you got brewing on over there.
No, I just wanted to show people an example of like just my setup that helps me focus. Can you guys all see my screen on Twitch? And on YouTube?
Yes, I can.
Yeah? Okay, great. Let me just... Alright, so here's a good example of what I was talking about, your focus points. Like on my charts I have USD CAD, 1 minute, I use it for entries. USD CAD 1 hour, the general trend where it's going, the 15-minute, and then I watch crude oil, and I watch the US dollar on a smaller time frame and a higher time frame. This is my trading style, right? Let me show you how I developed this trading style. It started with a trading journal and just seeing what my style is based on. Why I chose USD CAD? First of all, we're based in Toronto. We understand the political landscape, what's happening here. We understand, that our biggest export is oil, and that comes from Alberta and Saskatchewan, and our biggest buyer is the US, right? So what I'm doing here is, I'm watching the USD CAD, but I'm also watching the price of oil. Once the price of oil goes bullish, you notice on the USD CAD that it drops, right? And then once you realize that on the US dollar that the value is going up, but then the value of the Canadian dollar is getting affected too, you kind of start referencing stuff. And it's only when you immerse yourself in that one currency pair, and then all the commodities that, if it's commodity country like Canada, you kind of cross-reference those, right? It's not hard, it's not rocket science. Instead of watching USD CAD, USD JPY, Euro JPY, all these different currency pairs, why not just focus on one currency pair and then focus on all the variables that are connected to that one currency pair, right? That's all you guys got to do, and it's all about finding your trading style. And when you do find your trading style, based on your trading plan and based on your trading journal, and with time, of course, you start getting consistent results. And consistent results aren't hard to achieve. In And that doesn't have to be just trading. It's all areas of life. You develop all your areas of life. For example, fitness. Like, okay, yeah, you're researching fitness, you're going to the gym, but are you surrounded with other fitness people that are actually motivating you, pushing you to the next level, right? Are you eating the right food? Are you eating the right brain food? Are you drinking enough water? There are a lot of different variables. It's the same thing with trading, right? So, like, again, it's not complicated. Trading does not have to be complicated. It's a practical game for it's basically practicality, right? And just using the right resources to achieve that practicality. And that's done by shaping a lifestyle that allows you to focus for 2 hours a day, right? It's your environment. Your environment's the most important thing. But this more is an environment for your immediate eyes while you're working, and your work is forex trading. But yeah, that's all I want to show you guys with my charts. Currently, if you guys want to know what trades I'm sitting in, I'm sitting in the Euro AUD. We took an NFP that morning. I'm still sitting in that. We'll see when I'll close it out. What do you think about closing it out, Zach? What's your target?
On the Euro AUD, man, I mean,
Yeah.
if we put it in a long-term perspective, I am more inclined to have a downside bias. However, with this trade specifically, I want to see how it reacts moving into London. Should we continue to have some strong rejection at where we're about at right now, that 154 level, I will be perhaps looking to close out. In a worst case scenario, I mean, we collected 45 pips with this trailed stop, right? So
Yeah, exactly, man. And tomorrow morning, I'm expecting USD CAD to go bearish. I have a sell limit up at 129,530, so just above the recent high.
nice, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. And what I want to do for just a moment, everybody here in the chat, I'm going to actually turn off my camera for these next 2 or 3 minutes, because I want to grow through an exercise with all of you. And rather than me perhaps lagging, I do just want you to focus in on my voice. And I want you to really just pay attention right now. What is it like when you have everything that you've ever wanted? What is it like when you find yourself manifesting and attracting things into your life easily, naturally, on a consistent basis? Because the law of attraction can be misunderstood by a lot of people in a lot of ways, because this is something, the law of attraction, that is so universal. It's so in tune with each and every single beautiful person on this call right now. And I mean, again, now that your eyes are closed, you're finding yourself more relaxed, breathing deeper, still excited, because after Stefan and myself are done on here, I know the Tradehouse team is still going to run through quite a few things with you. And I'm going to be hanging around the chat too. But manifestation, it is not attracting something to you from somewhere else. Manifestation at its core level is you. You are matching the vibration of something that is already here. Now, this is something that, although it may be invisible to you at this time, once you match the frequency, naturally it becomes visible, because it was here all along. Wherever you focus your attention and you allow that energy to flow, it's going to come back. And manifestation then is simply allowing what you desire to become visible in your life experience by simply matching its vibration. And just remember and just know, whatever you want, whether that's to make $100,000 in 2016, whether that's to retire your parents by the end of next month, whether that's to go on an all-inclusive tour around the world with some of your trade house and trade-in team, that is yours. It belongs to you. Nobody can tell you otherwise. More than just, focusing on the money side of things, focus on your mind. Focus on knowing and truly believing that everything that you ever would need, could need, or feel inclined to have in your life, and you want to manifest it, it's already here. It doesn't come from somewhere else. There's nowhere else for anything to come from. We're all here. We're on this planet. We're sharing this space. And these communities that have come together, this collective conscious lifestyle, there's no outside. That's just an illusion. There's no over there. That's just an illusion, because there's only here, there's only now, and that is it. So shout out again to each and every single one of you who are on here looking to increase your vibes, looking to enhance your mindset, looking to empower your vibrations through Forex trading, and just realize that the law of attraction, regardless of if you're consciously aware of it or not, it is working in your life. And it's up to you to make the decision to allow it to work for you. And once you focus your time and your effort on learning the right knowledge, your entire life will change as fast as you want it to. You have that power. I truly believe in you. For those of you who are asking who's speaking right now, again, this is Z for Zachary Hogan from TRADÖN, and I truly appreciate each and every single one of you. Just know, just like we're saying in the chat right now, thank you, Christian. Forex is a 90% mindset game, and you truly have to believe that you are the best trader. And once you do that, once you feed your mind with that information of being the best at whatever you choose to do, maybe it's not even related to trading, but you focus your thoughts in that way, your brain knows exactly what to do with that information to truly show that you're the best, and to allow your inner champion to manifest whatever you choose into your life experience now. So thank you. The law of attraction is real. Make sure that you guys check out, there's an abundance of resources on it. Thank you guys at the Trade House for dropping my Facebook profile in the chat. I'll drop it over on YouTube as well, but connect with me. I'm more than happy to guide you and talk about whatever we feel needs to be shared. So I'm glad that you guys got value from that. Stefan, if you want to say any last words, you can feel free to do that now, man, because I'm just gonna be checking out the chat.
Yeah, cool, man. Yeah, guys, Michael, Jordan, thanks for having us on again, man. You guys are great. You guys are killing with the trade houses. I really like what you guys are doing. Big moves, and like we always said, man, it's all about the environment. You guys are just providing that. You guys are basically providing the environment for people to, be around the right people. And I think what you guys are doing is really great, man. You guys keep killing it, keep doing what you're doing, and just keep hustling, man. You guys keep hustling, just keep going in the trading journal everything down, and just focus, man. You guys all got this. If we can get consistent results, and we're just average guys, you guys can get consistent results, and that's all areas of life, not just trading, right? It's end of the day, you guys all came to trading for one reason, not to work a 9 to 5. Use those 8 hours, split those 8 hours out, 2 hours for trading a day for focus on that, 2 hours focus on your social life, 2 hours focus on fitness and health. Time management, guys, that's it. That's all you guys need to just focus on now, is time management. And yeah, I'm really grateful to have the opportunity to talk on this webinar with you guys. I know it was more of a rant. Was that a lesson? I hope it's okay. Maybe next time we'll structure it a little bit better.
Thank you.
Oh man, we're dropping nuggets either way, bro. I wasn't trying to cut you off, Mike, but my last words, honestly, right now, just remember, guys and gals, you are the best. Whatever you choose to do, be the best, feel the best. You gotta act, think, and be the best, and you have everything that you could ever want. So with that, Mike, I'm gonna pass over to you, bro.
Thank you so much for the kind words, both of you guys. I'm just as honored and just as thankful for you guys to, um, be introduced into my life. I feel very blessed about the certain connections that have been made with everything that has been going on just over the course of 2016. And it's funny because Zach was really getting into some metaphysical levels there, talking about when you go outside, it's not real. Like I'm right there with him on that, guys. That is some deep levels of understanding. Oh yeah, well I guess I could have done that too, but I'm extremely thankful that there's other people, not even just Zach and Stefan, but people everywhere, like you guys in this chat, people that aren't here yet. Everybody, you'll have to understand that everybody. Have you ever been somewhere? You were talking to somebody, and somebody like thinks of the same song that you're thinking of at the exact same time, or you both say the same thing at the same time, or an idea jolts into your head at the same exact time. The point of that is that it's not coincidence. There's no such thing as luck. Everybody is completely interconnected. Synchronicity is a beautiful way of putting it. Absolutely. Because synchronicity is how we figure out and literally get the keys to the handcuffs. And that's why everybody is here, guys. We can go over and over and over. My chat just went away because somebody's calling me right now. Hold on, let me.
Absolutely, that is why we are here. We're here to empower you. We're here to bring you more in sync with exactly what you deserve in your life.
Yes, and it's just the biggest thing for me is that I love seeing the fact that there are so many people out here. There's so many people that want the exact same thing. Can you just imagine this, guys? Exactly what Zach was talking about. Not only understanding that you're the best that you can possibly be, but imagine being absolutely self-sufficient from trading. What would that mean? Think about it. Just think about it right now. At this very moment in time, you are where you want to be in the trading world. You're making enough money to so not only pay your bills, but you're supposed to be saving money and investing money properly. So let's just assume that everybody was there right now. What would you do with your time tomorrow? Whose life would you impact? What environment could you go into and make it better just by your presence being there, being that shoulder for somebody to cry on, or being, that bank account that somebody might really honestly truly need your help, because those are the people who make it. That's really what the whole point is what I'm trying to explain, is that when you become and have synchronicity with the universe around you, the universe blesses you for the things that you do for it. I can't think of an easier, simpler way to explain it. Everybody has always been told this their entire life. What goes around comes around. Karma, whatever you want to call it. We can sit here and think of 1,000 analogies for that exact same universal principle, and it's you give what you get, or you get what you give. My bad. You give or you. It's always so tongue twisting for me. But you understand what I'm saying, and that's how that's going to happen. The people that are going to honestly be the most successful traders are not going to be the people that are going to ultimately end up doing the wrong thing with that type of income. Because as everybody should understand, this is a huge market. This can literally be the handcuffs, the keys to the handcuffs that y'all are all wearing, that we all wear, and that is off the commodity of money. If you're not chasing money right now, what would you do tomorrow? That's really the most important question. Now, we know that we're not there yet. I know that we have a lot of brand new people on the stream, a lot of new people that are introduced to the Forex market in general. But understand, guys, the technical analysis and going over charts and understanding what those do, there is an infinite amount of education that you can literally go onto YouTube and just educate yourself on. And I would strongly suggest doing that. But to be deeper than that, there's more levels to trading than just analyzing a chart. Anybody can analyze a chart, but you have to understand how the market moves at the end of the day. And there is a lot of emotion that moves into the market, like news. News is, when you hear somebody say, are you trading news? It is the response of the market to the news that has come out. Do people panic? Do people throw more money into the system? Do they, remove all of their equity from all of the companies that they have? I mean, no matter what happens, something happens. And that's how the market responds to you. So you have to understand this is an emotional market. So there is multiple levels of this. And that's really what is something that y'all should understand. Write this down if you haven't heard it. Trading is 10% technical. 10% technical, 90% mental. I cannot be any simpler when I say that to you guys. The whole influx of the amount of traders that is coming in right now is extremely powerful to the fact, but if you do not know where you're going with the Forex market, it's just going to take your money. I'm brand new, Mike, but love you already. You've helped out a lot. Absolutely. Absolutely, John. There's so much opportunity available here, guys. But at the end of the day, you have to understand how you're going to approach. I think that is the #1 mistake. I'm pretty sure that all of the best traders in the world, if they were to look to the people who aren't making money in the markets where they make millions from, they would probably come up with the same probably top 3 results. If you asked every single one of them, why do retail traders not make it in Forex? A lot of it could be emotion. A lot of it is, it could be your risk management, but more importantly, it's your mind when you approach the market. It's how you step on. Because if you understand, if you're mad, something happens, no matter, I don't care what happens, you wreck your car, you lose your job, or you just stub your toe, or you got the wrong drink at a fast food place. If you bring that emotion to the table in the market, all it's going to do is take your money, because you're going to trade differently. You're going to analyze everything differently. On top of having the trading journal, exactly what Stefan and Zach have, what they covered about time management, about the purpose of, the actual use of having a journal. First of all, everybody that I know that trades is a victim, and that includes people in this house. We as a whole unit, as everybody, you have to understand that the best traders tell you what is going on. They have a trading journal, and everybody in here said that they didn't have a journal written down. Well, I can tell you all, guys, that's step #1. If you were like wanting to be a professional singer, and you kept going back to American Idol every single year, I don't know if any of you people ever watched it, but there were singers that would go back year after year after year after year, and they would get told by professional music industry, Simon and whatever their other names were, that they had this problem with their voice. Well, they either took it the wrong way, did not improve on the things that should have been improved on, go back the next year and fail again. That is the exact same thing. That's why I bring it back to trading now, is that if you go into the markets, lose your money, and then don't figure out why you lost your money, and then go back into the market again and try to trade and then lose more money, whose fault is that? Why like how can you ask anybody else if you're not doing something so simple as, okay, I went in on a trade, and immediately after you go in on that trade, write it down on a journal that should be sitting next to your laptop, or I don't care where you do it, type it on your phone, type it, like have something somewhere to where you can look back on it and say, okay, this is where I messed up. I should have went in on a buy. Why did the market move in this direction? If you're not answering such easy, fundamental questions, you're not going to make money. I'm telling you right now, all it's going to do is take your money from you. And that's not what anybody wants to happen to anybody. That's why these webinars are existing. The guys at TRADÖN, you know, there's a lot of next level traders there. And the trade houses, that's going to be some next level community for everybody that is, you know, currently on this stream right now, but currently all of the people that aren't in any trade houses anywhere right now, because we are going to be offering up communities for people and making sure that people develop very specific, consistent results that follow through with their particular trading plan. If you start to develop consistent results, everything, I promise, guys, everything is going to change. Everything in your life is going to change. What Zach was talking about earlier in the stream is absolutely critical to understand. When they were going through their daily practice of things, meditation, he said he only spends 45 minutes on it. That 45 minutes might just be the most important part of the day. If you don't understand why, look at any, you know, religious philosophy or any, you know, ancient culture philosophy, they all meditated. Why? Is because they got the answers to the questions that were holding them back from the success that they should have had. If you're not doing something like that, and I'm not talking about crossing your legs and you know going out somewhere. If it's something as simple as just going to stand in the shower and literally just think and think and think and think, or being alone, or whatever it is to find your happy place. Y'all have all seen Happy Gilmore, so find your happy place. It doesn't matter what it is, but the point is if you spend time there, you come back in a much more susceptible attitude, a much more susceptible mindset, a much more you know, not so much influential person, but willing to adapt and be more understanding to things that are going on. Because if you're trapped in something that is really got you in a certain, you know, just in a certain point of view, then it's going to do is leave you right there. And that's not going to work in trading. Y'all all must understand that there is a lot of people who go into the Forex market and lose their money. Over the course of years, people have lost their money. Why? Why are people losing in a market when other people are killing it? What is the difference? What is the things that separate these people? That's what you need to be looking for. If you are not doing your trading journal, Zach posted up something in the chat too. Zach, just do it one more time for them, if you wouldn't mind, please, about just some very, very basic things to write down. What pair, what time, what price, buy or sell, stop loss, take profit line. And then once the trade is officially over, you know, figure out all of the math and then write it down. If you won or lost, it doesn't matter. The point is continuation of like how do you say it? I guess just it provides consistency in your life. If you're out of high school and you kind of just fall out of that mode, you really start to mesh days together. I'm sure if everybody can agree, if you were in public school, you only looked forward to Saturdays and Sundays. And Mondays and Fridays were really the only days that you actually were much more consciously aware of what time of day it was. I don't know if y'all ever realized that, but Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, those days really meshed on top of each other. And the point is that kind of system provided consistency for you, to where you were acting a certain way at a certain time. That's what you kind of need to do to trading as well. I'm new to this. Do you guys give advice on trading and do live trading sessions? Hold on. Lagging hard. I'm sorry.
Yeah, apologies guys, like I'm lagging really hard for some reason.
Oh, you're good, fam. I'm not sure, but if anything, yes, we're not doing exactly trading live sessions, but that doesn't mean that we won't be analyzing charts at that particular time and somebody calls out something. It's not a signal. It's just saying, hey, this is what we're doing. I'm not giving you an entry point or a buy point. I may give you a zone or something, but that's just to answer your question, my friend. But guys, we will be going over the technical side, not so much tonight. I'll stay on this call if you want me to, but this call in particular was for the start of something different. And the Trade House team has partnered with TRADÖN, and that's going to start at the DFW Trade House, and it's going to continue to grow into all of the other trade houses. The philosophy, the mindset, the food that you're going to be eating, the way that you invest, the way that you save, everything. And you know, if you want to be a part of a trade house, hit up your local trade house. I can tell you that right now. And if you don't have one in your area, contact one of the trade houses and see what we can do to get a trade house involved out there, because that's what the ultimate goal is to provide that community everywhere for people and get everybody trained on the same mindset and the same philosophy and the same things that are going to provide a very, very deep and strong value for everybody that's going to be a part of it. Okay, perfect, dope. Yeah, guys, there's a lot of work that's going to be done on videos that are going to be made. I'm not going to stop doing these live calls that we have at the same time. This Twitch stream will always go live. Yo, Mike, any trade houses in St. Louis? No, we do not have one in Missouri yet. If you want one and you have something that can be done to start to create an environment, and you want to stand behind that crest logo that we all have, contact any of the trade houses. I don't care which one. We really got together the other night. We got on a call, and we're ready to take the trade houses to the next level. And there's a lot that's going to be going into that. Canada will have one very, very soon. I'm not sure where. I don't even know where cities are in Canada, but eventually, 100%, it will go international to that point. I know that we are working on one in South Africa right now because we just happen to have somebody on our team that lives out there. But yep, you could start one. Look up Houston Trade House. I want to give a big shout out to all of the trade houses that are already in alignment with what we have going on. We got Houston, San Diego, Tyler, Texas, New York City, Atlanta, HEB, which is Hearst, Euless, Bedford, out here in Texas. We're about to drop one in Florida. I feel like I'm missing one. I don't. Oh, in the Colorado trade houses. Okay, yeah, that should be it right now. But we're gonna have a lot more going on, and the whole point is, yeah, that NYC trade house. Ooh, the boys. Arizona, not yet, but guys, I just wanted to make it clear on this stream that going forward, there is going to be a lot of new things, a lot of new changes, a lot of different things that are going to start happening due to a lot of mass collaboration that is happening right now. I don't care what team you're on. I don't care what company you're a part of. None of that is important. The point is if you want to learn how to trade and you're serious about trading, hit up the guys at TRADÖN. Hit up Zach on Facebook. Hit up Stefan on Facebook. Hit me up on Facebook. Hit up any of the trade houses on Facebook. My goal is to teach people how to trade. If you can generate consistent results in the Forex market, you've got it. You've got it. We don't have one in San Antonio yet. I'm down to get one over there, though. Chicago, we're working on that one as well. We're definitely working on that one as well. But, guys, there's a lot of stuff that's going to be going on with trading, but not just staring at charts. Having like community events and and coming together, maybe, you know, a mass collaboration. We all meet up somewhere and have a lot of fun and just experience being in that community, in the trade house community, in the trading community, being in just the trading world essentially together and seeing what kind of stuff can be done. No, the only ones in Texas that we have are Houston, Dallas, Fort Worth, Tyler, Texas, and Hurst, Euless, Bedford, which is HEB. Those are the 4 we have in Texas right now. Now Texas can obviously have more. We can have more in the same city. It doesn't matter to me. We need to have trade houses. We need to have communities available everywhere. This needs to be popping off everywhere as much as physically possible. Will do. I would like to visit you guys and link up. I'm about 2 months new at trading Forex at the Houston Trade House. That's what's up. Thank you for the shout out, by the way. I'm very happy that the Houston Trade House, that's our newest one, by the way. But not just the trade houses, guys. Everybody in general all wants the same thing in my eyes. Everybody is showing up to the same things, showing up to the same, you know, showing up to everything that they should be showing up because they're absolutely hungry for their lives to be different. And I'm one of them. I am absolutely ready to become a student to this market. I'm not there yet. I really hope that people understand that I've only started trading since January. As Stefan said, Eddie's been trading for 8 years. He's been trading for 3 years. Christopher Terry's been trading for 25 years. And then you can look up any other professional trader that you want that has been trading for years. I haven't even been trading 6 months yet. You know? So we're all learning together at the end of the day. And once we figure out how to do it, I promise on everything, with this following, we will show a generation of people how to free themselves financially. It is my absolute goal to see everybody free themselves financially because our children will not have to worry about money. And those might be the generation that can maybe truly change everything on this planet. And I really, really, truly feel that because if all of us come together and literally redistribute wealth, and this is like some next level shit, and I'm being real, this is the way I see it. If there is a redistribution of wealth, that a lot of people will lose a lot of control, and then people can start making the decisions right for themselves. But better yet, when they are married and they have children, those children are not going to have the same ideas and philosophies that were implanted on us and given to us, that we come up as ascended beings. We learn to be ascended beings, but then we have children, and those children are going to be way further ahead of us. Dragon Ball Z reference. Every Saiyan, the next Saiyan is stronger. Gohan is stronger than Goku. Goten is stronger than Goten and Trunks are like the strongest Saiyans. If the story would have continued, they would have been stronger than Goku and Vegeta. Of course, the story is focused on them, but the point is that every Saiyan gets stronger and stronger and stronger. That's the way that I view exactly how we can do with our children as well. That's what's going to be happening. I see so much potential in freeing the human mind from a commodity and a monetary system. Because if that happens, we can be the generation that literally frees the human race from the last prison that is possible. First, they enslaved the body. Next they enslaved, the people in general. And then after that, they've enslaved the mind. There's not going to be left for anything to enslave as far as I can see. I just thought of something. For everybody who's in this call right now, I'm about to just drop something on you. I'm about to literally drop a bomb. If you do not have me on Facebook, we are about to watch an 8-minute video. This 8-minute video had all of the goosebumps on my body standing up. If you did not see it, come down on my Facebook wall. You're about to watch it. This might be the most important video you hear today because of the way it puts things. And I'm going to shut up because I've been talking too long. And I do that a lot. You can always tell me. But this video is something incredible. that Bobby Craig, shout out to Bobby Craig, showed me. And I'm telling you, I had the goosebumps on my body standing up.
That the world had changed? Let me tell you a quick little story that has nothing and
Okay. The video is called Are You a Connector? Are you a connector? Get ready for this. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear it. You should be able to hear it. I can't hear it, but that's fine.
Do you remember the moment you realized that the world had changed? Let me tell you a quick little story that has nothing and everything to do with the future of our world and how you fit into it. In 1917, the United States faced a huge problem. They were working hard to compete in the industrialized economy, and there was a shortage. Not a shortage of oil or coal or other natural resources, a shortage of people, specifically obedient factory workers. The solution to this economic dilemma? It was an experiment of sorts. It hadn't been done before, until someone thought of it. Mandatory public school. Unfortunately, the initial purpose of the United States public school system was not to inspire children or generate scholars. And it wasn't created for dreamers, people who color outside the lines, break the rules, and challenge the status quo. The public school system of the early 1900s was invented to create a nation full of adults who would obediently do their jobs in the factory assembly lines. Teaching kids to sit in straight rows and scheduling the entire day with the ringing of bells wasn't by chance. Punishing those who didn't conform was purposeful. These were the skills they would need to join the labor force. Intentional or not, this early method of turning dreamers into workers was an investment in the nation's economic future. And it worked. This then led to several generations of productive, fully employed workers. But it isn't working anymore. Why? Our economy has changed. We don't live in an industrialized economy anymore. We live in a connected economy. Right now, there are more users on Facebook than there were people on the planet 200 years ago. Technology has made it possible for us to connect with people, ideas, and information from anywhere in the world instantaneously. And as a result, our economies have expanded from localized towns and communities to the entire world. We have globalized trade in nearly every way. In the past, the obedient, do-what-you're-told without question people were rewarded for working hard and putting their dreams aside in order to toe the line. They were given well-paying jobs that led to long-term careers. They were guaranteed pensions, benefits, and the promise that they would always be taken care of. And they were. But that promise is gone for most of us today. Even if you have a white-collar job, the majority of white-collar workers are still working in a factory. Instead of operating a sewing machine or welding a widget, they now push pencils, type on keyboards, or process paperwork. It's still factory work because the entire focus of the day is spent on increasing productivity, which leaves little room for creativity, spontaneity, or individuality. The educated, hard-working masses are still doing what they're told, but they're no longer getting what they deserve. Even if you do everything you are told to do today, graduate from high school, go to college, get a degree, work hard in whatever job you can find, if you're lucky enough to find one, you're not guaranteed anything. Companies are being forced to change or die right now. Layoffs happen much more often than job openings appear, and the highest paying jobs are disappearing or heading overseas at an alarming rate. If you have a job where your boss tells you exactly what to do, he or she will always find someone cheaper than you to do it. Did you know that the average length of a job today is about 4.5 years? Contrast that to the 1960s when it was 40 years. The connected economy rewards a different group of people. It rewards the people who see things differently, who don't conform, people who have ideas that no one else has, people who are willing to work hard but know that the old way of doing things is broken. The connected economy rewards you not for being a cog in the wheel of life, but for standing up and reaching out. The connected economy rewards the connectors. Whether it's connecting a person to a person, a business to a business to a product, or a product to a person, those who learn how to connect are the ones who will survive and excel in the connected economy. That is how the world has changed. It's not about to change, it already has. Things are different now, and they're not going back to the way they used to be. Look at Facebook. What's their product? It's you. Your network, your information, your ideas, they all have value. Does Facebook pay you for the money they make selling your information to advertisers? No. But we still use it because we have an innate desire to connect with people. In fact, neuroscientists have found that we are actually hardwired to connect with each other. Some people know how to leverage this innate ability in today's economy, but most don't. And because they don't know how to do it, most of them are paralyzed with fear, resisting the shift, despite clear indications telling them it's time to change. In 1917, a group of people performed an experiment that forever changed the way that we earned a living. The world today is facing another huge problem. We're facing a shortage of our own. Not a shortage of factory workers or consumers. The world has enough of those. We have a shortage today of dreamers and connectors. And so, we're holding our own little experiment. And you happen to be the subject of it. This 8-minute presentation was specifically designed to seek out and find the connectors around us. Those who recognize that we are on the brink of the next economic revolution, who are ready to thrive in the connected economy, and who are searching for the best way to do it. The internet and technology are rapidly changing the way that we do everything today, including how we make a living. It's not too late to embrace the change and find a way to make yourself relevant and profitable in our brave new world. And that's why we've invited you here today. We've created something that rewards you for connecting. It pays you for bringing people together behind a cause, product, or idea. And we have systematized it and made it so that you can do it from anywhere with anyone at any time. If you are passionate about helping people, if you are passionate about changing lives, if you want to position yourself to be a capitalizing force within the connected revolution instead of just a bystander, let's start now. Do you remember the moment you realized that the world had changed? How about the moment you realized you could change with it?
Yo, that video though, I see a lot of positive comments on it, and that really does, put a good, hold on, I'm sorry, I gotta fix this here. Circle of Wealth intro, you already know. But, whatever, let's get over it. The part that really hit home for me the most in that video was the people who've worked 9 to 5 are paralyzed with fear, the ones that aren't willing to accept the new change. I'm echoing that. Let me know if I'm still echoing. But the video is called Where did it go? I guess did I delete it? It doesn't matter. It's called Are You a Connector? Are You a Connector? Are You a Connector? Right here. Got it.
Do you remember the moment
Okay,
you
I'll drop
realized
the
that the
link.
world had changed? Let me tell you a quick little story that has nothing.
That video is so powerful to me and hits so close to home for me because of my dad and my mom. They are absolutely unwilling to conform to the next economy, to the next stage of life, and that is why one of my biggest personal whys that I just wanted to share with you guys is they are paralyzed with fear. As much as they don't see it, they are so connected to their pension and the things that have been taken away from them and what little they have left to hold on to for the rest of their lives, which obviously, as I hope, is a very, very long time. But at the end of the day, they are still having to make sure that they have this ridiculous idea and hold on to it. If they don't, they must suffer. And that is not the way that we were meant to live life. We need to be thriving. We need to be striving to do better. We need to be helping our neighbors. We need to be helping every single person that we can come into contact with. Because if you fix the negativity in the world wherever you may find it, only positivity can come back your way. So if there's really it's like so counter, it's so reverse engineered. I love how Stefan used that word for me, from my experience in particular, because it really resonates with me about how you need to visualize what you want before you actually have it. What do you think people mean when they say vision? I have vision. All vision is that they have a present that they want to be in. They are not there, but everything that they do gets them to that present moment of where they want to be in their lives. You can call it the future if you want to, but make the present the present. Whatever you want it to be, make it so. Don't let anything stop you. I don't care what kind of obstacles get in your way. The obstacles in trading are real, but you just have to have a much deeper understanding of how everything works, exactly like everything that we were just talking about. That video we just watched about the public education system, about how it raised a workforce generation for about, what is it, from the 1917 to today, there's probably been, I don't know, 6 generations, 5, 6, 7, 8 generations of people that have come through Earth, through this particular time, and 5 out of 6 or 7 out of 8 of those have all done the exact same thing. That system doesn't work anymore. Everybody should. And I always hear that a lot of people aren't destined for particular trading or entrepreneurship, that there's always going to have to be people who have to be essentially bottom feeders that don't push any further. I absolutely disagree with that. I refuse to believe that there are people that are just simply doomed. If that really, and doomed is probably the bad word. They're just worse off, and that's okay. That's not okay. Anybody can have anything they want in their life. That's what I truly believe. If they don't realize it in their life, then that is on them. But anybody has the power to do anything that they want to do. I don't care what your name is, what your skin tone is, male, female, age, none of that shit matters. Get whatever you want. If you want results in trading, we have talked a little bit tonight on how that has to happen. You know what you have to be doing off the start. You have to be taking notes. Not only that, you need to have a trading plan planned out. Write this down if you haven't wrote this down, because this is pretty much what I'm going to close off with. We've been on this for about an hour and 20 minutes. I know everybody's, you lose people about after an hour. So this is what I want to leave you guys with. Have a trading journal. I don't care how you do it. Whatever it is, what do you write down in that trading journal? What pair? What time? What price? What exit? Did you win or did you lose? Is it a buy or a sell? Did you do a buy limit and instant execution? What time is the trade? What else happened in that day? Why did you trade those pairs? Everything. Anything that you can think of that literally evolves or involves you pushing buy or sell on a particular currency pair, is something that you should be writing down. Your trading plan. How many pips do you want to catch in a week? What is your goal in the Forex market? If you have no goal and all you're in here, dude, is to make money, you're not going to make any money. You have to be more serious than that. So, why are you here? And that comes back to your why, of course, but you know, what is your reason for picking the pair that you chose? How many pips are you going to catch? What news happens on what time? Your whole plan, your whole essential, this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be executing. It's like you're in the huddle at that basketball game. You're over, you're the coach, and you're like drawing on that little whiteboard that they have. Or now they all use Surface Pros, but they're still drawing, and that's what you're doing before you actually step out onto the game court, before the markets, the charts, and then execute your plan. Nothing works without a plan. So have that in your back pocket at all times, written down on a whiteboard, like Stefan said, on a sticky note that's on the side of your monitor, like we have. I don't care, wherever it is. Follow through with it. And then the last thing is how you approach the market. I don't care if you have a trading journal and you have a trading plan. If you do not have the right mindset before you step on, you're not going to make any money, so don't even trade anyways. It's not a day to trade. There's always going to be more opportunities available. They are never going to go away unless the market crashes. We're not obviously planning for that. But make sure, essentially, among everything else, that you are matching the 90% that is the most important part of trading, and that's showing up at the right way. Now, I've been talking forever. Zach, Stefan, do you have anything you guys want to let them know?
For sure, Mike. Again, I just wanted to thank each and every single one of you who was on here tonight. I'm getting a lot of friend requests, so I'm really looking forward to connecting with each and every single one of you. And the message within that video that you guys shared, just a few moments ago, it's truly priceless. The new economy is here, and it's really just about adapting. It's about responding to our own self desires, and really just taking control of our life, because we have the resources, we have the training, we have the team, and most importantly, we have the time right now in this beautiful present moment as we're breathing deeply. And I just wanted to thank each and every single one of you who did join us today. So hopefully you got value. Let us know in the chat what your biggest takeaway was. Make sure that you guys connect with other traders who are going to be able to empower your success. And with that being said, everybody over here at TRADÖN, we are sending love to each and every single one of you. I'm going to drop in the chat just one last time my personal profile, as well as the community, if you do want to, reach out and just find who you resonate with, because that's what this is all about. Everybody over the DFW Tadehouse, especially, I do just want to thank you again for having us on here. And, we're to everybody who did join up tonight. So thank you guys, and I'm out.
Awesome. No worries. Guys, we've already been on here for a long enough time, so if anybody, I'll stay on the chat for just a little bit longer, guys. We are going to be going live tomorrow at 11 p.m. the same time, same place, same link, same everything. So make sure that you're tuning in. We will go over some Forex, definitely a lot of Forex tomorrow. And of course, any questions that you guys have, if you're sitting here watching this and you don't have an account made on Twitch, download the app, get onto the website, make a profile. It's free. So you can have the ability to get into this chat, be able to communicate and ask questions, and be more involved with the community that is surrounding you. There is no such thing as a dumb question. I will answer any question, even if I've gone over it 100 times, as long as you are past that present moment that is constricting you to get to the next level. As long as you're past it, then that's one less person that we have to worry about on that one particular subject. So I have no problem doing that, guys. Make sure, and just, of course, make sure that you follow us. Man, we are having a bad lightning storm. My power might go out. It's crazy right now. I can just it's going through the. Oh, is it? Damn, it's raining hard too. If with all that, guys, everybody's sending out love right now. Positive vibrations, positive movement. Thank you guys so much for being on this call. We will be here tomorrow. You already know what the link and you already know what time it is. So we will see you guys all on here tomorrow. And shout out to anybody that's in here on TRADÖN on YouTube. Or no, nobody on YouTube can see me right now. But thank you guys for all tuning in. We will see you tomorrow. Have a great night, guys.